Hey everyone, I hope you're taking it easy and your day's been great thus far. For this video we'll be doing a quick unboxing of the Noise Marines set as part of the Emperor's Children Army for Warhammer 40,000. So grabbed this recently because I actually do need a squad of Noise Marines. It is part of my 750 odd point army list. So yes, it did take a little while to get one, but here we are. So front of the box is a nice shot of a completed Noise Marine squad of 6. I can definitely see there's a few sonic blasters, hopefully 2 blast masters in there as well, and then I cannot remember the name of the sergeant type squad, well not squad, character, but obviously sporting the pistol and probably a power sword. So that's the front. Definitely very nice to see, especially with all the various colours involved. And back of the box we just get a bit more of a look at the squad as well, some of the different paint variations as well, depending how you wish to paint them. But obviously these ones have been pretty much painted in your typical black and pink Emperor's Children. But they do look very, very cool. And at some point in time, I will definitely have to give it a shot trying to paint pink. Okay, that being done, time to have a quick look at the runners. I'm sure there's a manual, and I'm sure there's probably the stock standard Emperor's Children Decal Sheet as well. Okay, construction manual for the Noise Marines. So just some of the little explanation of symbols used throughout, some of the variation of the builds, what the finished painted build would look like. So for the first few pages, so we've got a very wide assortment of heads, definitely not ×2s as we've seen in some previous boxes, so maybe don't expect a lot of leftover pieces from the Noise Marines. Well, heads yes, shoulder pads probably not. Definitely not backpacks, and yes, we definitely have some different variations here, which is very cool. Just some different front end pieces of the sonic weapons, and then putting those together. Those look like there will be some variation within them. I'm sure some of them are the base sonic blaster, and I'm sure at least one of them is probably the blastmaster. Putting the torsos together. So we do have a few different torsos. Thankfully enough, they're pretty straightforward as well. It's just putting the 2 halves together, the feet, attaching them to the base. So that's very cool. So that actually should make assembly pretty straightforward and easy, which is always a blessing. And I guess if you do sub-assembly, that might even help as well. And then here we have just pretty much going through the armaments for each of these variations. So we obviously have the I want to say discordant. I don't think it is. Anyway, obviously doing the sergeant equivalent character together with some of the various options, either with the pistol and a power weapon or an actual sonic blaster. And then going through each of the troop options as well, and then putting them all together and the final painted look. And I guess we do have some variations between if you do a close combat orientated or a sonic blaster equivalent. So that's very cool. And then just the Noise Marines and the weapon stats on the back. So that was the manual. Now, as for everything else, I guess we'll do the boring stuff first. So yes, we do get the Emperor's Children Decal Sheet, so I'm getting a nice collection of these. Has been a while since I've used decals, so interesting to see if I have lost my touch, or gained it, maybe. We do have the bases also included in a plastic bag. I haven't taken them out. I think they're the 40mm ones, I think, but obviously we have 6 of those. So that was the boring side of things. As for the sprues, so it looks like we get 3 distinct sprues. So here is one of those sprues right there, so definitely interesting to see some of the various parts here. Obviously putting everything together will be part of the joy. But yeah, I'm definitely liking some of the detailing here on some of these various components. I think the main thing I'm more worried about is probably just the painting the torsos, but at least I feel a bit more comfortable that sub-assembly should be relatively easy. So that was, I guess, sprue 1 of 3. Here's the second one. So we've got, we still have a few bodies on it. Hopefully fronts and backs. I'm assuming that'll be the Blast Master. Definitely have some Sonic Blasters still here as well. But yeah, some of the detailing, especially on the shoulder pauldrons, look very cool. I guess if we flip this over, we can probably see some of the head options, maybe? Obviously seeing them on the sprues is not the most fantastic thing, but they're definitely there. I will admit the backpacks look really, really cool as well. So that was the second runner, and then the third and final runner that's included within the box. Now I have considered getting myself another box, not so much to make another squad of Noise Marines, but to be able to use one of them to convert into a Lord Cacophonist. Obviously the downside is once you do that, what are you going to do with the remaining 5? So that was the third and final runner. So definitely some very cool included runners. So that pretty much brings us to the end of the unboxing of the Noise Marines for the Emperor's Children. This one will definitely be built as a full squad of 6. I can't remember what I've done with the Sergeant option, if I've equipped him with a Sonic Blaster, if I've left him with the pistol and sword. I think I might have gone the Sonic Blaster route, just for a little bit more damage, because I'm not necessarily expecting to get them into close combat. I mean, they may get into it, but it's not, obviously not their primary role is to get into close combat, not with those weapons anyway. Thank you very much for watching this quick unboxing of sorts for the Noise Marines. Feel free to leave a comment, like, subscribe if you enjoy the content. It does help support the channel, and I do appreciate it. Feel free to check out my Instagram and the community posts. Since I'm getting really close to being able to fill out all the units that I need, I'll probably start some shorts very soon to basically document my very slow and progressive build of my Emperor's Children army. That should be an interesting task, but I am looking forward to it. Hopefully it might even motivate me to actually keep at it. So keep an eye out for that as well. With that being said, stay safe and take care, and I'll catch you all in a future video. See ya.